Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and in today's video I want to talk about redesigning your current website and 5 things that you need to remember before launching the site so it doesn't have a negative impact on your rankings and a number of other things. So we've been doing a lot of website redesigns now. I just think that it's that time of the year. People want to get a fresh look for their website for 2018. And this is something people are focusing on for the end of the year. So I thought this would be a great topic of the video since it's fresh on my mind. So to start off, number 1, make sure that you copy all of your existing meta titles and meta descriptions over to your new site. So when you're building out your site, you're usually doing this on a development site. So completely different site, so you're essentially starting from scratch. But what you're doing is most likely you have the existing pages of your site. You're just doing a new design for these pages. So each one of these pages should have meta titles and meta descriptions for them on your current site. So you want to make sure that you add those same meta titles and meta descriptions over to your new site if the page is going to stay the same and have the same information. Otherwise, when you roll this new site over, it might just have the default meta titles and descriptions in there, and that can have an impact on your rankings, and your rankings can start to drop over time. Number 2, make sure that you have your analytics tracking code in place. So this is something that a lot of people forget about because it's on a development site. You're not really tracking any visitors or anything on this, but when you launch your site, then you might see your data flatline. Well, this is because you forgot to add your analytics tracking code to it, and it's not tracking this data anymore. Also, any Facebook conversions pixels or any other pixels that you have, make sure those are added as well. Number 3, if you have any 301 redirects or any other types of redirects on your site, make sure that they're added to the development site as well. That way when you launch your new site, you don't have an abundance of 404 pages and a whole mess to go in and clean up, because then you might have deleted that old site out of there and you don't have any records of this stuff, and you got to go through and kind of rebuild it. Copying these redirects over to the development site when that new site is still there, or that current site is still there, then you can just pretty much copy and paste them and put them over. Number 4, don't forget to add your sitemaps to your new site, and then update those sitemaps in Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools so that these links aren't broken, and make sure that Google and Bing get the most updated versions of them. And number 5, last but not least, I just talked about this in a previous video, make sure once you launch your site that you update your robots.txt file so that the search engines can crawl your site. So on a development site, you're blocking the robots from crawling your site because you don't want them indexing the site in development stages. But once you launch this, if you don't remove this, then your rankings will plummet, or nobody will ever be able to find your site. So just one line that you need to update, and you can check out one of my previous videos on that. I just did a few days ago. But those are 5 things that are commonly overlooked when you launch a new web design. So either way, that's it for today's video. And if you guys are thinking about a new website design, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions or even help you out with the website rebuild. So anyway, take care everyone, and talk to you tomorrow.